Greetings, Skyfarers. Welcome to another episode of Sunless Skies. I am Cobalt Thorium. And in this episode, what are we doing? Yeah, okay, so we just got rid of all of our terror. Guess we have to assist all the people. We've assisted a bunch of them. Geez, what do we want to do? I mean, I think probably the best thing to do would be to go to this nature reserve here. I think that there was one of the one quest there. Let's just quickly check that. Oh, we never talked to our Chiropterous Hoarder. Let's do that first. How do we talk? Hey. The Chiropterous Hoarder colonizes your pantry, half the cargo bay, and one of the cupboards in the galley. It fills these spaces with velvet-wrapped boxes of varying size, opaque mason jars, which sometimes ring with tapping from within. Glass displays populated by half-dead and unblinking things. I don't know if I like this. Periodically, the Chiropterous Hoarder can be found in its cabin. It has been assigned, hunched over a new item, a new acquisition. You can ask about the Hoarder's luggage. Is your right as captain to at least have some knowledge of what you're transporting. The Chiropterous Hoarder glowers, its expression glacial. When it becomes clear that it cannot intimidate you into leaving, your quartermaster sighs and relents. A jellyfish, still alive, it whispers, a voice sawed down to a growl. As it speaks, the Hoarder trails its claw along each item. A dream of freedom, piped into glass, burdened spores that will never die. Everything immortal or aspires to be immortal. Or that aspires to be, okay. I'm making an inventory of them. Learning about the Chiropterous Hoarder. The Chiropterous Hoarder has settled in. Okay, so we can compliment the Chiropterous Hoarder on its collection. It's best to have the quartermaster on your side. Yeah. That's not the worst chance. I think I'd rather see if I could bring him a gift. See if we can get him to loosen up that way. I can bring the Chiropterous Hoarder a gift. How do you build rapport with someone who wants everything? You give them more. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then this is the only one. Do we have something we have to sell there? We do. Okay. So we would have to go back to... Yeah, we would have to go back home. Pick up these things. By back home, I mean to New Winchester. Which should also give us an opportunity to drop off this ministry-approved literature. Alright, so back to New Winchester it is, and then I guess what we'll do is we'll... I don't know, maybe we'll just go up to Polmere and Plenty's, drop off those hours, go down to Leadbeater and Stainrods, do the hours and the science mission. Do we have to go to Titania for something? No, we don't. I don't know, I really want to get back to Corellan and advance the quest there. At the same time, I mean, are we just waffling here at this point, doing like randomly generated quests? Should we be going back to London? And that's a good question. London does kind of seem to be where it's at. I mean, that would advance our main quest for sure. I'm also slightly worried about that. That how much the sun glows little stat. Actually, can we see that? Because if that's getting low, I would be worried. Strength of the sun, 76. Some say the clockwork sun was brighter once, but they say it quietly and lie about it afterwards. Okay, so we are tracking this. No idea how to advance this. Dominant in the Reach. Who rules this verdant domain? Is it not us? The humans that are everywhere? I mean, maybe not. Alright, okay, Tacides strive to be free of the Empire. These are events. Alright. Let's drop off these things. We might as well. We're going by here anyway. We only got 200? Whatever. Let's get out of here. It feels like it's been longer since we were at the company house. Or maybe I just haven't been collecting reports like I should. You know, we should probably just sell this ministry's approved literature. We have so much of it. I think that we have a whole sheaf of it in the already in our bank, like 5 sheets or something. So maybe we should just ditch the ones that we have, that we just picked up. Pairs, eh. Crew, nah. Ambition, the stars are dying. We have somebody on board our ship already. Where is she? Nope. Okay, we have to take her to St. Jude's. Alright, yeah, so let's do our little thing here. Go to the bank. Oh yeah, we have plenty of ministry-approved literature. Let's go to the bazaar. Nothing. I think that we can actually take some of these out. Take one of those out too. Feed it to our bat friend. Okay. So let us go to the bazaar. No, to Victoria's Market. And then sell the ministry-approved literature. That'll be good for our bank account. We have 1 gourd of chorister nectar for our bat friend. Then we can go to... let's go back to the bank. I want to pick up 10. These. It's a good thing we have a sizable hold at this point. That's probably it. Do you have to do anything else here? I suppose we should pick up supplies, yeah. Okay, let's head out. Not gonna stay too long. Let's feed our bat friend. Sweet like honey. Your present is received with poor grace and rich suspicion. Joy is lost when something is given away. It admonishes, your species is ridiculous. Despite its truculence, good word, there is a tenderness in the way the Chiropterous Hoarder cradles your gift. Learning about the Chiropterous Hoarder, trust in your officers is contingent on knowing them. Probe the Chiropterous Hoarder's ambitions. Okay. Those look the same. Okay. Let's talk about its interests. What does it care about? Perhaps you'll find common ground. Who builds something that lasts forever? I have a dream, confides, picking at the hem of its claret cloak. An ear long velveteen drops from its cowl. An old dream. An excellent dream. I would like my collection perfect. To do this, there is a corpse that I must visit. Your kind named it Faith's Fall. Appropriate, I think. I could travel there. If I had help and bronze wood, I could build the thing I need. For a moment, its eyes are the universe, barbed and glorious with stars. You couldn't spare the crew, or the timber, or the time. Not for me. Not for me. It ducks its head. Learning about the Chiropterous Hoarder. The Chiropterous Hoarder wishes to build something at Faith's Fall, in the Reach. Ooh, it's in the Reach. Needs a crew and bronzewood. The Chiropterous Hoarder has requested that you bring 6 pieces of bronzewood and 5 spare crew to Faith's Fall in the Reach. Where the hell is Faith's Fall? Actually, is that thing way to the north? Let us ask about the masters. Ask about the other masters. Indeed, what happened to the masters of old London? Complications happened, to say the least. Her Majesty came to regret her arrangement with us. She reneged and fled the 5th city for the sky. Most of my colleagues remained behind, fat and sleek and content at the heart of the new 6th city. But a few of us had languished long enough in the dark. We saw the chance to return home to the heavens. So in secret, a few of us followed you to the sky. Some of us did so quietly. One of us made too much noise and her renewed majesty overheard. It has a job now. The hoarder sniffs. Tragic. I wonder if... Are they implying that he is the one? I mean, I guess that's kind of what they're implying, right? Alright. Let's ask one more time, see if it changes. Nope. We could check in on the Chiropterous Hoarder. A courtesy call, certainly. Not a surreptitious check to see if anything has been stolen for its collection. We could ask about Mr. Menagerie. Perhaps the curators are acquainted with each other. Silence. Not the kind... the kind not unlike a man trying to recall a favorite meal. Overtakes the Chiropterous Hoarder for an interval. At last, it brightens. It sells delicious things. Okay, let's do the courtesy call. What is going on? The Chiropterous Hoarder stands in a drift of gleaming curios, brass and glass and bronze, polished to incandescence. It's stacking something. Many somethings, in fact. But there's no time to accurately identify them. Noticing your appearance, the Chiropterous Hoarder launches itself towards you. A walking nightmare of membrane and red cloth. Out! Out! You cannot look! This is mine! Mine! Out! Okay. Well, let's look at the map and see if these falls are Regent's Tears. I feel like those are not the falls we're looking for. Faith's Fall. We're in the Reach. Where the hell is Faith's Fall? There's Salome's Fall. Not seeing it. Maybe we just haven't found it yet. Alright, let's make it on let's just get on our journey then. Off to Polmir and Porpoises or whatever it's called. Supplies, destroy the fungus, study the fungus. Observations. It does not respond to movement, heat, or light. It does, however, seem inclined towards sound, emitting a puff of spores in the direction of two chariot crewmen. I've read this before. if we should go this way and see if we can get to the nature reserve. Don't hit me. Do not hit me. Right. Note from Mr. Menagerie, ep030 and Plenty's. Poster at the station has been torn down. There's no sign of Mr. Menagerie itself. This is just going to say that he's going to the Apple place, which is, yeah, that's Port Avon. New arrivals at the circus. We'll listen to their stories, get rid of some terror. Conceivable circus. Write a port report. Sure. Grab some tickets. Visit the amusements, get rid of the last of our terror. Let's go behind the tents and just see if anything's changed. No, it's all the same. Turn to the main circus. To the bazaar. And we got some verdant seeds. Gentlemen, a gentleman must prepare for his retirement, the ringmaster says. Yeah, I've read that before. Do we even want these seeds? I think we have plenty of seeds back home. Well, no matter what, you make money on them, right? So, might as well. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this comes out over here. Otherwise, I suppose we're going all the way down to the bottom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let our owl maybe about halfway down. Oh, what is that? Alright. You set down in a large but roughly built homestead. The owners rush out to greet you. Delighted with your timing, they're about to prepare dinner. Might as well. What is this? Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. What? Rich and fresh. The homestead has a remarkably well-stocked meat larder. Surprise, given that their livestock consists of a single mangy goat. Meat is gamey and rich. seared and salted with a thick slice of bread. It makes a delicious meal. Did I just partake in cannibalism? Does not seem to go where we thought. Alright, we'll climb up the other side, and then I think we'll just head back to Leadbeater and Stainrods through the traditional, usual path that we take. There's a bit of a diversion to get down here, but that's okay. Bit of a hit there. That's not so good. Just hugging the walls a little too much. Trying to get every single little scrap of Fog of War removed from the map. Now we can always grab this one on the way down. As usual. The only time I get to play games is after work, and I'm exhausted. I hear bees. I kind of want to fight these choristers. Fight the choristers and be done with them. Nah, too low. We'll get rid of the terror. Before we forget, let's offload these hours. More ministry approved literature. Might as well buy it and sell it back at New Winchester. Why not? One of each because the fuel's about to run out, and of course we always like to have sort of one more food than fuel just because you go through it a little bit faster. Alright, we can turn in our research. Oop, that's not what I want to click. You are fulfilling the phlegmatic researcher's request. Once you've handed something in, you cannot back out until you have handed in anything else you have of the researcher's current request. Alright. Well, you can hand in a stomach of a cantankerite. It is a foul thing you've carried in your hold. It better be useful. You are thanked for your efforts, and asked to wait a while for the company to sort out your reward. The phlegmatic researcher summons you to his home to offer you payment and the fruits of his research. He has temporarily abandoned his laboratory, which is filled with the incense smoke. A distressing business, he says. The stench of the innards is encrusted in my nostrils. Sounds horrible. Alright, so we can... so experiments sanctioned by the company, the phlegmatic researcher has what he needs for his research. 100 experience, 250 gold. Okay. How much more do we need to level up? Quite a bit. Did I not get a titanium clipping? I guess I didn't. Okay. We could hand in a fungal creoline from a mushroom meteoroid. If the right bohemian saw this, the fashion might be revived. Or we could let the... excuse me. We could let the researcher get back to work. Well, thanks for your efforts. Okay, the phlegmatic researcher calls upon you soon. His eyes are red, his face slightly swollen. I react like this whenever I am near to it. He sniffs loudly and hands over your money. Fortunately, we don't have the final thing, which is the titanium clipping. There's only a sliver of the petal, but maybe it's enough. Well, I guess that's it. I don't know, I'm pretty tired here. I might just wrap up this one here. I was really hoping to get more done. The last few nights I've only been able to put in, like, you know, enough time for one video. It's like, at this rate, I'm never going to finish this game. So, I gotta get better at that. But the weekend is coming up. Maybe I can steal a couple hours away during the day. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe even subscribe. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.